Hi, I'm Bernadette Cranage. I'm the writer and performer of Lois and Her Mother's Secret Life. It's about a woman, Lois of course, she's 35 years old. She's let life pass her by. All she inherited from her mother is a suitcase of costumes, a seemingly useless legacy. But it's through these costumes that Lois sorts through the layers of her life. The script is about Lois's journey through to discovery, happiness and joy. You know, I never saw my life starting out like this. One day, for a few years, I was a kid. I used to lie on my back and watch the clouds go grey and roll away. I used to run over Cape Weed barefoot with my mouth open just so I could capture that hollow echo. And then one day my father says, "You're not going to school tomorrow anymore, Lois. You can stay home and look after your mother." So I did. There wasn't any choice. Just like there wasn't any choice about being born, about how I was the oldest of 9. Just wasn't any choice, so I stayed home and looked after me mother. We first see Lois, she's hangdog, she has given up, she's bitter, she's angry. But through this journey she begins to change. She begins to become defiant. She fights for her life. And it's through that fight and through that defiance that she comes to a lot of joy and a lot of happiness.
My name is Lolita Legrande. At the age of 28, I married a guy, Rodriguez van der Brande. Oh, he was the guy I'd always adored. His pectorals, his charms, they truly had me floored. He was muscular, sumptuous, delectable and pert. So hard to resist, I became an outrageous flirt. Oh, he did some flings and twirls on the dance floor. I saw him with more passion than unknown. I cried out, "Please, more!" Do you know what? He did another twirl. Over to me he spun and said, "Lolita, you're my girl." I was sweating. First time in my life. He said, "Lolita, please be my wife."
Lolita, as you see, is very flamboyant. She thought that her happiness existed in getting married, but she found that that had pitfalls of its own. But ultimately, Lolita, she stands a bit victorious because she stood tall and proud of who she was, and she decided to fight for what she wanted. Folks, I'm here to tell you about my rise to fulfillment. See, once, not so very long ago, I had the self-esteem of a Brussels sprout. I was always the one left over. I was like a cow who had milk cartons for teats, so I felt even more useless when they brought out skinny milk. I was about as lifeless as a pair of lima beans hanging on a clothesline. When the breeze blew, I couldn't do a damn thing. But I'm here to tell you that that's all changed, and I'm going to tell you how it happened. Lorelei, well, she's just plain out there. She's eccentric, but she's actually very proud of who she is, and she doesn't care what people think of her. And that's what I find very appealing about Lorelei. I sing a song to go with that monologue, and she's got a pink mobile phone and a pink Bedford truck, and she really doesn't care what people think of her, but that's the joy of Lorelei. There is another character, Lucinda, who has turned her life around completely. The show finishes with a letter from Lois to her mother, Layla. We see relationship, Lois wanting for the first time to be in relationship with her mother. And we see Lois just transformed. And it's quite a lovely moment. Thank you.